The complete World War II experience. From the early days of the war to its closing moments. The Blitzkrieg of Poland. The invasion of France. The Battle of Britain. The Russian betrayal. The liberation of Europe. And finally, the fall of Germany. All created in Total Tank Simulator. The Blitzkrieg of Poland. German tanks, infantry, and air power storm across the border. And the battle begins with the German panzers piling down the road to capture this Polish city, and we can see some BF-109s coming in here, but the Poles have got anti-aircraft guns. And not just that, this city is armed to the teeth, and the Poles are actually driving out to meet the Germans. This is brave. Let's see how they do. So far, it doesn't look very good, and the battle for the city begins. Look how many German panzers, man, are moving in, and oh my god, when did this happen? Well, literally, when did all those buildings disappear? It's been like 10 seconds. More BF-109s coming in for extra strafing runs. This is looking like a textbook German blitzkrieg. But Polish reinforcements are on the way. These units will try to liberate the city. Through the smoke, the German panzers come. What is that? Is that a Panzer III? It's a Panzer III, and it was a Panzer III. Now the German flag is going up. Can the Polish soldiers stop it? And by the way, the Polish have got some more tanks. Are those guys all about to run into that Molotov cocktail? I do not believe what I'm watching. Oh, they survived it. That was lucky. Okay, it wasn't lucky. Almost all of them just died. This is the final Polish unit. He's just been taken down by the artillery. No! Oh my god. What a way for the Germans to win. Clutch play of the year. The battle for France. With similar sized armies, the attack must be swift, decisive, and absolute. And here we go. The panzer columns moving in. And that's right, by the looks of it, some rocket artillery as well. I think that's what used to be a house. Not anymore, though. Now, just for the memes, I've put down the Maginot Line on the wrong side of the map, also facing the wrong direction, and it's been destroyed already anyway. And those rockets have just taken out a building, a sniper tower, and a bunker. But the French are not going down without a fight. That's right, a bunch of... Oh, and what's that? That's a D2, is it not? Let's see what they can do against the invading German panzer columns. Germans pushing through the woods on both sides here. Why is the default Panzer IV model smaller than the Panzer III? Doesn't matter anyway. He's dead. Who needs a Panzer III or 4 when you've got a Panzer II? Ah, hey, boring. Whoa, he's a wobbly boy. The whole chassis shakes when he shoots. What is going on? Okay, sit rep. This is where we're at on the battle. We've got more dive bombs coming in by the second. More and more buildings going down. Now that the Maginot Line is dead, look at the Air Force, man. It's got free reign. Dive bombers everywhere. Also, it looks like the panzer columns are systematically moving up. Also, a bunch of infantry down here. Supported once again by Panzer IIIs. Oh, are they running out of fuel? What's happening here? Yeah, it looks like all the planes have run out of fuel. They are grounded. And the objective in this battle for the Germans is, of course, to capture all of these positions. And looks like they've done it. The Germans are victorious. The Battle of Britain. A contest between the Luftwaffe and the Royal Air Force for dominion over the skies. And away we go as the German bombers close in on British airfields. Are they going to make it? No, they are not. All of them taken down and the Hurricanes move on. What is their next target? Tell you what, these boys are on an absolute... Oh, they've all crashed. Have they? Oh, what are you doing? There's a lot of planes falling out the sky, and the anti-aircraft guns are having a field day. Now, this battle is simple. You will see each of the teams has got 4 airfields. If they destroy all the airfields and all the aircraft, they will win the Battle of Britain. What are you doing? Yes, that's an anti-aircraft gun. You might want to get in it. Look at that guy. He's got the right idea. Why can't you just do that? Oh my god, maybe he doesn't have the right idea. Now, whilst the battle rages on, don't forget I am live streaming right now. The link is down below. Come and join us. And the British have actually lost an airfield with a second one just about dead. If it's not dead, it's about to be dead. It's dead. RIP. And the Germans have got all 4 airfields operational. Battle of Britain German, not going very well. Oh, what are you doing? The Brits are bombing themselves. Oh, I see. I understand now. So it turns out Total Tank Simulator is not totally accurate. Makes sense, seeing as it's not totally accurate Tank Simulator. It's Total Tank Simulator. The Jerrys are capturing the final British airfields. That's what you get for being useless. The Germans won. Now, obviously, in real life, the British won, but I enjoyed that battle and I refused to re-record it. So you're gonna sit there and pretend that the British won. Thank you. The invasion of Russia. German forces stream across the border into the motherland, but the Ruskies won't go down easy. And the battle begins as the Germans move through the wooded area. What is their target? Across the snowy plains, they have to take down this Russian position. Now, the Russians are spawning infantry. They're also spawning tanks, and they are streaming out towards the enemy. Now, the first German assault is mainly Panzer IIIs and Stug 3s, but as time goes on, better units are gonna arrive. We've now got Panthers moving in. So how's the front line holding up? I'll tell you what, the Russians might have just stemmed the flow, but don't forget we're still waiting on the Tigers. Now, the Russians have been battered and bruised, but look how many T-34s are there. Yes, something tells me if the Germans don't stop them soon, it's game over. Speaking of the Germans, where's the next wave? Here it is. The Panthers and the Tigers are entering the battle. This is the final hope for the Germans. They are chasing down that Russian base. But now it's a question, is the German quality enough to overtake the Russian quantity? I suspect not, although they are still just driving straight through the middle. Although the infantry, that's what'll get them. What a sad way for them to go. Come on, boys. Although they have taken down the tank factory, the tank spawner is gone, but the Russians still have their infantry spawning capabilities, which should be enough to deal with these Germans. Well then, that's not gone to plan. I think this is our final unit getting down the ladder here. Come on, let's see. Oh no, he's dead. He's really dead. Now, obviously, the Russians were supposed to win that battle, so you're gonna have to just visualize the Russian victory. Wow. Moving on, the liberation of Europe. After many long years, D-Day is finally upon us. Now, the Americans are moving up the beach, and they are going to have to fight for every inch of ground they take. Look how many defenses are here. They are all over the place, but the Panzer IIIs are piling onto the beach. That was bold. In fact, I say bold, I mean stupid. This guy's gone full Yoda. What, did he just kill that tank using his mind? Okay, so quick sit rep. On the left-hand side, the majority of the bunkers are down. The bunkers on the right-hand side of the map are very much alive. And unfortunately, a lot of the American Air Force has already been destroyed. Can this guy get a kill or is... No! Oh. Now, the Americans do still have a couple of tanks left, but there's an anti-tank gun right in front of him. And there we go. But the Americans are making it onto the beach now, particularly through this right-hand side, because all these bunkers have been destroyed. Although, they're also making it up on the left-hand side as well. The first German position has been flipped, and the advance continues. I don't believe it. We've got the German James Bond over here. One man all on his own. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, sorry. I think I spoke too soon. He is definitely going to die. Although somehow he's not dead yet. Again, once I said it, he immediately dies. The final German unit is being hunted down. Down he goes. The Americans win that battle. And the history is actually correct this time. The Battle of Berlin. Allied forces, both east and west, race to the German capital. But who is going to get there first? Is it going to be the Russians or is it going to be the Americans? And the Germans are going to sally forth to meet them. Now, the Germans are spawning infantry, but it's going to take a while to get to the front line. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy taking on a Jagdtiger in a Sherman or a T-34 for that matter. Can the Allies break through the armor and take the city? Now, don't be so quick to jump to a conclusion. An SS Panzer Division has just arrived to support the battle. Oh no, the Sherman's about to go. Oh my god. Can you imagine being a Sherman in the middle of 4 Yag Tigers? Rip. Hold on a second. Are those Yag Tigers all dead already? Yep, that's what happens when you've not got infantry support. The Russians and the Americans are now flooding in. Look at this. All of the German tanks are dead. It's down to the defenses. Let's put them through their paces and see how well they're gonna stand up. We've got a special type of unit. He's half SS and half Wehrmacht and completely dead. The tanks are arriving in the city. We've got Germans manning the roofs, but no, they're getting sniped off. Rip. It's just a permanent stream of tanks coming over the hill. Yeah, believe it or not, there's some German infantry in here. He's not having a good time, as I'm sure you can tell. Somehow he's not dead. And there we go. The city has been destroyed and the Axis powers have been stopped. Now, don't forget, I am live streaming right now. The link is down below. Click the link.